After America and its allies invaded Germany, a wall was put up between the capitalist countries, really, the East and West, right, and Russia and their allies. And they put a wall there in Germany while they're raping and abusing the German people still. The rape of Germany wasn't just when the Russians invaded, it was all that foul shit that took place for decades. The Berlin Wall is a shining example. I was around 8 years old or so when the Berlin Wall falls. A shining example of the continuity of America's racist philosophies, their evil, greedy philosophies, the Russia's evil, greedy philosophies, Russia's racist philosophies, the globalists, and so on and so forth. A shining example. Why didn't it fall till 1989? Because the same sentiments and emotions and behaviors that existed during the slave trade, that existed during the golden age of fraternities, from the end of the 1800s, the early 1900s, that existed during segregation and Jim Crow and the slave codes, the black codes. That same racist, greedy, devil sentiment, that same church hypocrisy was still going on in 1989. 1990, 1991, the Gulf War, Bush's New World Order speech. He said, it's more than just one small country. It's a big idea, a new world order. A world order in which the rule of law, and then he says, what? What does this racist oppressor say? He says, not the law of the jungle. Well, brother, where was Jesus wandering? Through the wilderness. Where is the top martial artist line from? From the jungles, Kush, Nigeria, Igbo land, Biafra. They said the rule of the white devil twist of things and not universal pinpointed moral precision from God through nature. He's made it clear to you that the devil's law will rule and that you're being sealed in hell. And eventually we'll get to the Twin Towers with Jachin and Boaz. We'll connect that nicely for you. So what else is going on with that New World Order speech? The big idea, the Bai G. G's the earth deity Gaia, Gaia, the Roman earth deity, the Middle Eastern earth deity. Idea, I-D-E-A, and Di-A, alpha di, like AIDS, right? A-I-D, Di-A, Di-alpha, AIDS, said. What did you say? What did your actions say? Actions speak louder than words. The big idea. Now what's the D-A-A? The D for the dick. Believe it or not, that is part of their wordplay. It's planned. It didn't just randomly spring up in popular culture because the word dick starts with a D. That is actually part of the wordplay. That's why it played out that way. The Drug Enforcement Agency. EA is also the Mesopotamian deity Enki. Enkidu. Monkey see, Enkidu. Enki is a bitch-ass oppressor spirit. Enki is a fucking worm. There are few deities more detestable in that sick abomination Enki. A deity of magic, yay. Ronald McDonald pedophilia. A deity of mischief. I kid you not. He's a deity of mischief, like Loki. Semen, magic, fertility, knowledge. That's why they say to know someone biblically. According to who? According to Enki's bitch ass. A lowly oppressor. Shame on all you people, sucking a Sumerian dick. Enki has oppressed you and your peoples regardless of what race for so long. It is stupid to worship Enki. That leads us to 1991, toward the end of the Gulf War. Lo and behold, the Rodney King riots. Another war at the same time as a significant racial event, be it violence as a result of a lack of fair play or a civil rights event. And of course, Malcolm X was talking about by any means necessary. And he's killed in 1965. Damn smack in the middle of the Vietnam War, according to the years that history records, 1955 to 1975. 1955 it starts, 1965 Malcolm X is killed, and 1975 it ends. And a mere 7 years later, in 1982, the Black Panther Party, which was active during the Vietnam War, was dissolved. Do you see the pattern here, ladies and gentlemen? If this was a movie, And there was a corrupt cop here. Let's even make him a white guy who has some semblance of self-respect. And you see these oppressors, family members in the room. And I'm not saying you should do this, mind you. He would say, hand me the bitch, and let him have it. Where was I? Oh, yes. In 1992, the game Mortal Kombat is released. Remember John Marshall from 1830? The Indian Removal Act where the white man pretends to be the good guy? So it is with martial arts and court martial and martial law. Martial is marital scrambled. Remember Pocahontas and John Smith and them? We're the good guys here to help you. Now give us the top shelf pussy to make sure that we don't turn to the other side. Yes, we'll have one of our token minorities sell them the idea. Yes, yeah, Kissinger, Rockefeller. Bunch of crazy old farts with no heart at all. Heart is he art. Unbelievable. In 2001, Bush is elected. Remember Jeb Bush from recent elections history? He's also from the Bush family, right? Remember the burning bush that Moses saw? The Bush. Oh boy, do I want to call them names and just let my mouth go. But I'm not going to do that. I'll just say he's a bitch-ass motherfucker. Anyway, where was I? Bush is elected. Remember the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers? Lot R. Remember the gay agenda? Lot. The story of Lot in Genesis? Sodom and Gomorrah? Lord of the Rings. Lot R. It's a Mortal Kombat, right? Mortal Kombat. Also Mach Bat. Bat is an Egyptian deity. Now, why did they spell it with an MK instead of an MC? When the MCs came to live out the name. Okay, why did they spell with an MK? Let's see here. Somewhere I've seen that before. Ah, yes. MK Ultra. Which is Cult Ram scrambled. And Ram is the symbol of the Baphomet and the Egyptian deity Amen, who was a lowly dog who had the nerve to put his name before the name of God. Lucifer Amen is one way to look at it. Wanted to build his mountains on the heights, and there's all kinds of interpretation, description. I'd say that's one valid one. Amen, what they say after prayer. Even the Bible at one point it says the great Amen. Very suspicious. Very suspicious. Considering that in Rome, one of the epitaphs of the Roman version of Zeus, which is is Jupiter Amen. Because of amalgamation. Combination of rape cults, rape by deception, psychology cults, psyche and eros, psychology, and erotic desire. Then in one of the later Mortal Kombat, I believe it is, you have a guy named Jax, who's a military guy. All black. You have black boxers. You have black martial arts stars. But they chose a black military guy from like a SWAT team guy with a military way about him. You know, SWAT team military, damn near identical. With robotic arms instead of the arm of God. Oh, brother, that's insane. Because martial arts comes from Africa, like the movie The Quest. Elf Quest. Quest Ion, questioning God. Where the black martial arts in the movie is played out like you wouldn't believe. The African martial art at the tournament. Martial arts at the tournament. Doing some weird dance, weird gay black guy dance instead of fighting. He doesn't last very long. Racist, white supremacy, the military-industrial complex, the corporate state, the royals. Yes, we must make white people seem superior naturally. The natural order, if you will. Yes, yes, it's Galton. Yes, yes, Bush. Yes, yes, Lothrop Stoddard. Yes, yes, it's Hitler and Eugen Fischer. We're a lot more right than people want to admit. Yes, according to us, at least. Yes, yes. Anyway, so that gives us, eventually Clinton is elected, da da da. Obama's elected. He's reelected in what, 2013 or something. Donald Trump elected in 2017 or something. Joe Biden elected in 2021 or something. I don't give a shit about these dates, but they are significant. Believe it or not, we even see some kind of wordplay there, right? We get O for Obama, Donald Trump, DT. There's a BO, right? OB, right? OBMA, okay? OB meaning King Har Hut Ensign Center Core, Kuro OB Black Belt. That's what it means. So OB and Ebo means King Har Hut Center Essence Center Core. OB is the word Ebo spelled backwards. Not a coincidence. Donald Trump, the Trump card, the trumpets in Revelation. And Joe Biden, Biden. You said, well, I don't believe the word, but what about the mayor of San Francisco, pal? No. Again, I'm not saying to kill her. I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. Her name is London Braid. And the governor, anyone know the governor? Oh, yes. Gavin Newsom. Like the word game is made scrambled. And there's two words in the word game. The first word is gay. The second word is me. And they're not talking about me, I assure you. Okay? I don't get down like that. But everyone in the government is your Huckleberry. They're your Tinkerbell. You just bring a big bar of butter. Thank you.